One of the things that excites me the most, having been the director, is to work with the challenges of the different spaces. Outside the main gallery at Quad, you can control the temperature, you can control the humidity, you can control the light, you can control, the electrics. So all this becomes a massive curatorial challenge. So Pearson's buildings, for example, the building which is so grand, we have a grey listed two buildings, Georgian architecture, my favorite. For me, is the kind of the birthplace of modernism. I have this kind of absolutely love relationship with this space. But the technical team, they hate it, because the technical team needs to control the space in order to secure a complete, accurate delivery. And the building does not allow you to do that. The first time I got to Pearson's, I thought, it's so dark. It's winter, it's cold, and it's so dark. And then, as the months go past, then we start to have this incredible light, because you have these incredible windows, and the light changes completely. So the whole ideas that I had at the beginning, they have to change very quickly. So then we have this kind of concept that, okay, we are going to have this type of prints, and we are going to hang it this type of way, but the humidity is incredible. So what happens, that all the work reacts in different ways. So everything becomes live. Suddenly you're having prints, paper that behaves one way, you have lights that behave another way, you have artists that they are thinking that is bigger than they thought, and I said yes, So all this is every day, throughout the festival even. So we have 15 artists under one roof. So for example, we talk about the Slovenian photographers, 4 photographers, one room. So we're already having 4 different conversations within that room, because there are 4 photographers, so there are 4 narratives. Well, I came up with the idea of trying to print in transfer paper, architects transfer paper, some of the images to use as blinds, so we could use the light coming to the space, so the images that weren't all going to be in frames. And sometimes when you have images in frames, you have a very kind of direct one-to-one relationship, but it doesn't really sort of capture all your sensors. So then I wanted to have soundscape, because I wanted to kind of see in a loop the whole reality of the Balkan trend, of all the immigrants walking away. So that kind of repetition, that endless repetition, which you have some sound as well. And then we kind of painted on the world, the whole idea of the map, trying to kind of give you a sense of location. So that is one room, for example, that gave us all the different aspects. Then we had Pulimi Basu. We went together into Pearson's at the beginning of the year in January. So we spent 2 days there. We spent the day with the technicians. We had some virtual reality in the center of the room. Then we were trying to kind of work out how the projections, we're trying to work out how, sort of the light boxes with the prints, because of course the room was going to be all dark, but then we don't have the possibility to have a very museum lit type of room. So then, the light boxes gave us the sufficient light in a very kind of low voltage. So we are actually basically making it happen as we go along and trying to see, and then we try something and we're thinking, yes, it's working. The interesting aspect as curators and artists is that if you work with it, the results are incredible. You try to control it. You always have this kind of anticlimactic experience in which you say, well, you visualize something in your head. When you translate it to the space did not want to give you exactly what you had visualized. So this is incredibly exciting for me.